The libraries to achieve this kind of area is called as sklearn. It's a sub-library. Scikit Learn is a library. Okay, so this is a library used to implement your machine learning, data science, or artificial intelligence. Now I got my Jupyter. We should have a box bracket. I'm trying with some other bracket to see whether it's working. A closed and open brackets and normal brackets. I'm trying to make it out. Functionality. So I got the libraries ready. I got the load iris dataset. Hi, after so many days I'm meeting you people with the greatest technology Scikit Learn. This is really useful for machine learning, data science, and also for artificial intelligence. Scikit Learn is very important. This is one of the powerful library used by Python programming in machine learning world. Okay, so before going ahead, I want to share you a great news. Here is some of my previous tutorials. You can check it out in our YouTube channel, Wiki Techie. So if you didn't subscribe to our channel, please subscribe us. And I hope you'll enjoy my today's session. So here is my session on Scikit Learn and machine learning with the Scikit Learn and the entire Scikit Learn tutorials. And sklearn is one of the sub-library used. So as usual, if you didn't subscribe to my channel, please subscribe and click that bell symbol to get all the notification. Every week, a minimum of 3 videos will be given regularly in our channel, purely technical videos with the animations. Yes, if you want to learn the basics of the entire tutorials on all the technology, here is our website as wikitechie.com. So sklearn complete tutorial, Python complete tutorial, machine learning complete tutorial, and Scikit Learn tutorial. So everything will be in the description. You can use it, and it will be posted in the first comment of this particular video. Yes, let's talk about the history of technology first. See, actually, I got data. I got enormous amount of data from different, a storage of data. I'm trying to collate, or trying to collate into a common place. They called it as a data warehousing. Considering a guy is there, he's running 2 colleges or 3 colleges, different businesses. Hey, how much you bought money or you got money? In that case, he will consolidate all the businesses amount and make it in a single place to show you hey, I earned this much money, man. That is your data warehouse. With data warehousing, I get enormous amount of data with the future prediction. Hey, how much you will be earning next week, next month, next year. In that case, your data mining comes into the picture. In addition to that, you have added the intelligence. It becomes an automation system. From there, I started getting the past experience, what this guy have done, the past experience with the automation and data mining. You got an intelligence system, that is your machine learning. So if you add the historical part, it will become data science. And you got the automated and programming, everything is integrated with the data science world. You got the world called artificial intelligence. The libraries to achieve this kind of area is called as sklearn. It's a sub-library. Scikit Learn is a library. Okay, so this is a library used to implement your machine learning, data science, or artificial intelligence. Yes, for making your system ready, you need the data sets. If we talk about the data sets, there are inbuilt data sets also available, and you can use it from the external field also. I'm trying to show you an inbuilt data set that's iris. That is a flower, iris flower, with almost 150 day flowers I took. I made as a 3 species iris setosa, iris versicolor, iris virginica. And we got the 4 features from it, you got a petal and a sepal, petal length, petal width, sepal length, sepal width. You got 4 data here with the species or classes in the right side. Okay, they call it as a futures here. They call it as these areas are called as futures, and this one is targets or classes. Okay, I took an inbuilt data set and we are going to do some processing with the Scikit Learn. If we talk about data sets, I want to access the data sets. In the case in Python, you got 2 different types of things can be done. The one is you can use the inbuilt data sets. The other one is like you can take it from the extract from the external files like Excel, CSV, text file or something like that. You can access it. So loading the datasets from the external file. To access those files, you need pandas library. Import pandas as PD. So PD is like instead of pandas, you can use the word PD. So my name is Venkatesh and Prabhu. Hey, why are you calling this much big name, man? I can go with the Venkat. Okay, this is the shortest name for pandas. So underscore CSV is nothing but a function which is used to access your CSV file. So I gave the input as CSV file. So all the data from the CSV file is loaded in this data. Okay, this is how you are able to use data sets for your research. Sir, I want to do some research with sklearn, sir. So sklearn got lots and lots of inbuilt data sets. So from the sklearn, I'm importing the data sets. The data sets is of two types we got. One is data and the other one is targets, the classes. Okay, so data sets. So this is your library and this is your method. Data sets is a method. Using this data sets method, I'm able to access load iris, which is nothing but the inbuilt data set. Everything is stored in this iris, and you got two things. One is iris.data, the iris.target. Over here, like this iris.data set. So, sir, I can I use this iris data set directly? Yes, you can do it. But I want to format it and I want to do it, sir. To make it more formatting, we got this pandas library to convert your data sets into a data frame, a customizable format so that you can do it easily. You can process the data easily. So you got like the data frame to be created. For that, you need to give it two columns, two fields. The one is like the data, and what is the column name? For sure. So pd.data frame of iris.data, comma, the columns iris.future names. So this line will create a data frame and install here pd underscore data frame, and which you can use it. It's a customizable format of data set. And now further like discussing on in detail about the data sets further. So as I told you, like we got sepal petal length, petal width, sepal length, sepal width. These are all called as iris.data, and this one is called iris.target names. And instead of these target names, I can have a target 0, 1, everything. A number, a numerical representation for this one. And the column name they call it as a futures. Since it's a futures, it's a future underscore name and target underscore names. So now I'm going to have a piece of code to explain you how we are able to access the data sets. From sklearn is a library, importing the data sets. So load the library, load the iris data, convert into a data frame. So 3 steps are there. The first step is like loading the library. From sklearn, import data sets. The second line, I don't want it now. Now, like a data sets, the method .load iris will try to extract the data sets, which is stored in this iris. Now, iris.data will have these areas. Iris.target will have this data. Iris.data, you got the values. Iris.target names will have this setosa, versicolor, genica, and this is your target. And this is your target. Now I want to convert into a data frame. In that case, import pandas. So library is taken as PD is an alternative alias name, alternative name for pandas. So pd.data frame of the data, comma, the columns. Automatically you are able to see this is the raw data I received. For this I got a customizable perfect data. This is called, so this is a raw data and this is your data frame. So the difference is. Now let's talk about a bit more mathematical areas, that is called a linear discriminant analysis. What do you mean by linear discriminant analysis? It's nothing but grouping the data so that I got a big data. For example, I got like the students' names or student marks. I got 10, 15, 32, 64, 84, 92, 96, 58, 42, 49, 32, 36. Almost amount of data. 100 students are there. I got 100 different data. Sir, to make a research, I can't have 100 different data, sir. I can't have 100 dimensions, sir. Can I do? In that case, like we got an optimized way of dimensional reduction. A dimensional reduction is nothing but I got 100 data. I'm converting into a single dimension. Hey, come on, man. You can have like a less than 40 and greater than 40, man. So fail and pass. A less than 40 and a greater than 40. That's awesome. This is how they are able to 100 dimensions reduced into a smaller dimensional values. That is achieved with the LDA, linear discriminant analysis. There is a like a pre technologies, a pre kind of calculations are available. That is called a PCA, principal component analysis. It got like a different variance. It will segregate the variance. It will show like, hey, this much is different, this much is different, this much is different. That is how your PCA will work. Whereas LDA will work like this is the differences. Let's club it and make it as separate classes. That is the difference, and it is a bit more advanced. LDA is a bit more advanced and optimized solution we found in reducing the dimensionality. Over here, you are able to see before the LDA, and you are able to see it here after the LDA. So after the LDA, you are able to see it here. There is a segregation. Still, we got some blue color data over there, but still, I am able to segregate a better way. So this is called dimensional reduction. So once if you are going with machine learning or any other processing techniques, the one thing which you have to do is like we need to do some processing, pre-processing. So LDA is one of the powerful pre-processing techniques in reducing the dimension of data so that you can do it better. See, I got English marks, mathematics marks, or something like that. Okay, I want to check out like whether this guy is damn good in science. In that case, my physics, chemistry, and botany and zoology is more than enough. I don't want a mathematics subject to be calculated. I can discard it. I can English, I don't want, sir. I can discard it. Or else like, I can take a bit of marks from English, but I can take maximum marks from this guy. Physics, math, chemistry, and everything. Okay, dimensional reduction to make more optimized solution. Okay, so over here, like LGA. So LDA, considering LDA, how it works. I got 4 features. Iris, petal length, petal width, sepal length, sepal width. On applying the linear discriminant analysis, I can make it as 2 features. Somehow I'm trying to make it as 2 features. This is done with the LDA technique. So transform the iris data with LDA, linear discriminant analysis. Okay, so that's how the functionality is. Now, if we talk about why this LDA, I can tell you an example. Considering I got 2 different genetic data. Okay, so you got the 2 different genetic data. I want to segregate in the classes. Yes, I can have draw a line, segregate it like this. Over here, if it is a 3-dimensional, I can do like this. If it is 4-dimensional, oh, it's a big problem for me. If it's a 5-dimensional, it's a big problem. 100-dimensional, you can't do this one by segregating. You can't process by segregating it. In that case, dimensional reduction is like it may give you an answer. The reason is like you can see it here. Yeah, 2-dimensional one, make it as a single line. Move here, move here, move here, move here, move here. So I can move it. I can make it a single dimension. I got this data. You can move here. Move here, move here, move here, move it, move it, move it, move it, move it. Yes. You got the single dimension now. Okay, so the 2 dimensions is reduced into a single dimension. And now we can do some variance formula here. Okay, so this kind of like a formulation can be done to minimize the space. So I got a consolidation of data, and afterwards, you can see it here. It made as a single dimension. Now, this green color, like the ranges of green color is taken, the ranges of red color is taken, and over here I'm trying to take the mean between these 2 different values. Mean, that's a center point. the center point of square divided by the difference in the distance, the range square, you will get some value which will filter down to smaller values. From the bigger values, I consolidate it into smaller values. This is how you are able to reduce the dimensions. This is how you will be calculating. This is the mathematical formula using LDA to reduce the dimensionality. Now, as I told you, let's move on to the programming part, to tell you how it works. As I told you, I got my 4 features available, which on applying the 4 features with the linear discriminant analysis, now I'm able to make 2 features. Okay, that is how your LDA will work. Okay, you may ask me a question. So, is the program is very tough? No. So, import the libraries, load the data, linear discriminant analysis there, match it, fit it, transform it. But it's ready. So here is the code you got. Load the library, load the iris datasets, create the LDA, fit and transform it. The original number of features is 4, and after reducing it, it became 2. Now your linear discriminant analysis will work. So this is how it will be. Okay, so from sklearn, from the library, import this particular sub-library or function. From the library, import this particular functionality. So from the library, import this particular functionality datasets. This datasets is used, this method is used to load the iris dataset stored here. It got 2 things. One is data and the other one is target. Over here, I got sklearn discriminant analysis, import linear discriminant analysis. Now you got the data here. So linear discriminant analysis is ready. So how many components you want? I want 2 features, sir. I want, if it is I gave this 1, I got only 1 feature, sir. You can specify whatever you want. Okay, how you want the dimensional reduction should happen. And we got 3 classes. Target is 3 classes. So 3 minus 1, it can be 2 or 1. Sir, I got 100 classes, sir. 100 minus 1, 99. From 99, you can have any number of features. So from this number of features, I need to reduce this number of features based on the classes. Based on the classes, you need to segregate it. And that's how it will be. Okay, now I got the LDA. LDA is going to linear discriminant analysis of the number of components is 2. Okay, now my LDA is ready. So my data set is ready. My LDA is ready. Now I'll fit it, transform it. So fit of x comma y is the input, and what is the value you need to transform? It's transform of x. So you got x underscore LDA is x dot shape of 1. X dot shape of 1 is the original data set, and x underscore LDA dot shape of will be the future state, the outcome features. So the 4 feature, it's reduced to 2 features. This is how the program will work. Now I'll show you how the data will be. We talk about how the data will be, over here you can see it. Yes, x dot shape will have 150, 4, whereas print of ex will have the 4 data, 4 features. Now x underscore ld dot shape will have 150, 2, and print of x underscore LD will have 2 features. The 4, it's reduced into 2 features. That is how the data will be. Yes, now it's time for me to explain you with the a practical part. Now I'm trying to open my Anaconda environment. You got your Anaconda environment. Now I got my Jupyter. Now new, go to Python 3, I got my Python 3 file. Over here I'm trying to load yes, machine learning, data science, artificial intelligence. I'm going to write the code now. Yes, from sklearn, I'm trying to import the data sets. This is a library I'm trying to create. Time to access. Yes, these should be small. Yes, since Python is case sensitive, like we should be really careful, like and you have to find, you should know like which library you are trying to access it. Okay, now from sklearn I'm trying to import the linear discriminant analysis. I'm trying to check it out like whether it's working, but I don't think so, because in sklearn is the main library. I am looking for the sub library. So sklearn dot discriminant analysis. Now discriminant underscore analysis. So you should be really careful with the library. Yes, now it will work. Now I got my data sets ready, everything is ready. Like now I'm trying to access my iris datasets. Iris is equal to datasets dot load underscore iris. This will try to load the data sets, the inbuilt data sets. Now x is equal to iris.data and y is equal to iris.target. So over here, you may ask me a question, sir, do we know whether we should have y small letter? Up to you. Y can be caps, or you can have any kind of names. So now LDA is equal to linear discriminant analysis of n underscore component. So this is the functionality you should give. This is an inbuilt parameter you are trying to pass it. N underscore components is equal to 2. Now I got my linear discriminant analysis ready. Now we got the iris datasets, we got the LDA ready. Try to fit it and transform it. I'm trying to transform it. X underscore LDA is equal to LDA dot fit of x comma y dot transform of x. Okay, I don't think so. Like a transform t should be caps, it should be small, I guess. So over here the transform of x should be small. Yeah, spelling mistake. Transform if x is small. Yeah, now it's ready. Now that's it. You are ready to go. Like LDA, this is a functionality which we created. Okay, x underscore LDA will try to give out the values. So these are the inbuilt parameters. So I gave all the default values. One of the n underscore components is which we needed. So x underscore LDA. Now you got the two features. So if I try to give x, you can compare the data. Now you are able to see the differences here. Yes, the differences here. Okay, this is how you are able to segregate. So this is the basics and prior part in machine learning while implementing any kind of algorithms. The basic part is n underscore components is equal to 1. Oh, okay. I made this n underscore components is equal to 1. Now I'm trying to make n underscore components equal to 3. It shows an error because the number of classes is 3. We should not have the value of 3 here. So there is no point in reducing it. I need to make it as 2 or 1. Okay, to get the number of features to be reduced. Okay, this is how your LDA will work, a linear discriminant analysis. Okay, let me go back and put it as 2. Yes. So this is the base for a machine learning project. Okay, if you want to do a machine learning research, and here these are all some of the pre-processing steps which you have to follow. Maybe for data science also this is a mandatory one. So I'm trying to give x dot shape of, I got 150 comma 4. So a 150 data sets and 4 features. X underscore LDA, the same shape I'm trying to give it here. Now if you run it 150 comma 2. Okay, 150 comma 2. Okay, so it's really awesome, man. Okay, now I'm trying to make out x dot shape of it should be a box bracket, I guess. It should be a box bracket. Yes, I'm trying to execute it. Okay, it's 4, and over here same box bracket I'm trying to push it here 2. Okay, so so the number of features is 4 and it is reduced to 2 now. Okay, let me print it to show you the outputs which I told you before. Okay, so I'm trying to set the output now. The existing feature count, it's x dot shape. I think we have to put dot plus, which is used in C and C++ programming. In .NET program also we used to use plus and all. Dot is not working, so obviously what is it? For Python, you will be using comma. Okay, so if you try to put a comma here, it will work. Okay, it should be comma. Yes, now I'll try to execute it. Yes, how it works. Okay, like the existing future count is 4, and it is a future or propose or a modified future count 6 underscore LDA. Yes, try to execute it. So and that's it. So this is how your linear discriminant analysis will work. Okay. Now let's move on to the dataset details further. We talk about the dataset details further. Like over here, like this is your iris data, which I specified before itself, iris.target names and iris.targets. So these things I've explained it before itself, and it's time for me to implement it out. So fetching the, so converting into a data frame is a one. So till now, till this area we have done. Loading the library, importing the dataset we have done. Now I didn't teach you like how to convert into a data frame. Okay, data frame. So that's the one I'm trying to show you, like importing pandas as PD with the data frames, with the data and the columns. I'm trying to use it. So PD underscore frame. So now I'm going to show you like how it works. Yes. Now I'm trying to like create a heading. Joe Biden got a minor mistake here, like it got a bug. So like I couldn't make it out, like a plus symbol, sure. Yes. Now over here, like a heading. Now we can type this one. Okay, just click OK. So put the heading and click OK, and you can do it. Yes. Now I'll try to load it now. So importing the data sets and converting into a data frame. Convert into data frame. That's the one we are going to do it now. Okay, we are going to do it now. Okay, so now import pandas as E. Now my pandas is ready, like my pandas library, I have imported it. Now PD underscore frame is equal to, so this is the X value. This is the X value. Yeah, now PD underscore frame is equal to PD dot data frame. These should be caps. I missed it out. And over here, X comma, X is the data and columns is equal to X dot future underscore names. So I got iris. So directly I'm trying to give is iris dot future underscore names. You can have X dot future underscore names also. It will work, I guess. Okay. Yes. Now it's D caps. Now you got your data frame ready. The same data set which I shown you before, I convert into your data frame now. This is how, this is a customizable format of designing. That is called your data frames. Okay, like before going ahead with my session, like I want to share you a great thing. Like our company Kashiv Infotech, we are providing lots and lots of 3D animated technological courses with ethical hacking, Python with the machine learning and data science, Java programming, Android programming. You got your web designings with the PHP, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Cloud computing with the AWS, IoT with the robotics, DevOps, and we got our big data programming. And apart from that, we got our like a mechanical designs with 3D modeling, auto designs, and everything. Okay, if you are really interested, yes, you can contact us. The training languages will be in English and Tamil. And the type of training is like it's a live online classes with a 3D animation with a 90% offer cost. 100% practical trainings we are giving. And if you talk about the programming days, it will be 10 days to 20 days of programs. And here's the registration links. If you're really interested, you can contact me at anytime. We are ready to help you. Okay, so like I hope you love my programs. And apart from that, we got here 90% offer, yeah, super program which we are launching as a 4 bundle package with the ethical hacking, Python, machine learning, and data science. And here is the contact numbers, and we got almost 90% offer cost. Here's the contact number, some certificates, and everything will be given. And here's the link to access my trainings. Yeah, if you are looking for any career guidance, sir, like I want to go for a job, sir, I don't know what to do, like what I need to learn. you need any job guidance or career guidance, treat me as a brother. You can contact me at any time. I'm ready to help you. Apart from that, we are into website creation, software development with a very cheaper cost. If you're looking for any kind of websites, yes, you can contact us at any time. Okay, let's move on to the implementation part. So we are into sklearn now. Scikit Learn is a huge library. In that, we are taking this sklearn. Okay, it is used for data processing, which is used to do some classification. I want to classify the data, sir. I want to cluster the data, sir. I want to select the model, sir. Whatever things you want, you need this sklearn, Scikit Learn library. That is an inbuilt library is available that is called a train test split functionality. This train test split functionality, see, I got some 100 data to do your project. In that case, in this 100 data, I can think, hey, among this 100 data, 80 data is used for training the system. I got the robot. Hey, train this robot with the 80 data. Test the robot with 20 data. Okay, so I got an enormous amount of data. It's not possible to manually taking some data for training and taking some data for testing. We need a system inbuilt function, fantastic function. This particular fantastic function will be used to split the data sets into training and testing. So here is the functionality: train underscore test split of x comma y. The training size is there and the testing size is there, and what is a random stage. So this is how it will be. What is this training size, sir? Hey, I want some 100 data, among that 80 data into training, so 0.8. Testing 0.2, 0.8 plus 0.2 is 1. Random state in the sense how you want to put it. Put the training data 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I don't want like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 7, 8, something like that. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, how you want. That is called as a random state. Random state. So x underscore train, the x and y is given. X underscore train is a training data set. X underscore test is testing 1. Y underscore train is validation, or this one target training data sets and validation test data sets. Okay, this is how your future and target values are. Yes. Let's quickly go with a very simple example to tell you how this training and testing data sets will be. So this is very, very important in model selection areas. I got data like this. So I don't want these libraries on top. NumPy I don't want, model selection I don't want. If model selection is needed, NumPy I don't want, so I put it. Anyway, so I think the first two libraries I don't want in this particular program. I don't want this one. Only these two areas I want. The train and test split method, which is available in this sklearn.model selection. And instead of using sklearn.model selection, I can use the simple name model selection. And MS. It can be MS also, man. I'll be using this ms.train test split. Anyway, here is the x value. The x is a list of range of 15. A list of range of 15 is nothing but create a list which is from 0 to 14, man. Which is from 0 to 14. 0 to 14. So you got your 0 to 14 here. Print of x will list down these 14 values. I got the y value which will be like a multiplication of x. I can have x into x for x and x, which indicates 0, 1 into 1, 2 into 2, 4, 3 into 3, 4 into 4 is 15, 5 into 5 is 25, 6 into 6 is 36, 7 into 7 is 49, 8 into 8 is 64. Okay, here like a square values. That is your y value. You got a x value and the relevant y value. And pass this x and y value train test split of x and y value. The training size is 65% and test size is 35%, and that is a random state I gave. Can have 10, 5, it should be greater than 1. Random state is 1, more than 1. Automatically, you'll be getting 4 data sets: x underscore training, y underscore training, x underscore testing, y underscore. You got 4 things available. I'm trying to print it. You can see x underscore train. I got the 0, training, 1, training, 2, testing, 3, testing, 4, training, 5, testing, 6, training, 7, training, 8, training, 9, training, 10, testing, 11, training, 12, testing, 13, testing, 14, training. The same thing with the y values, it will move on here. Okay, so I got enormous amount of value. Pass these values into the function, it will split it. Simple concept. Okay, this is your plain test splitting method. Now I'll try to show you with a small animation, like how it works. Over here I got the x value, x underscore train and x underscore test. You got the 0 running, and you can match it here. The 0 is coming here, the 1 is coming to the training, 2 is coming to the testing, 3 is coming to the testing, 4 is coming to the training, that is 5 is here. It should go to the testing. So I'm trying to make a bit of animation to show you like how the data is splitted with the test train split functionality of sklearn or scikit learn. Yes, looks good, man. Look, we need this x train and x test. The same thing, the same functionality will be done with this y train and y test. Yes, hope you've seen this one. Like, let's move on to the next one. So here is the functionality. I'm trying to load it for you. Okay, so like we'll do this one, test and train split of data sets. Yeah, splitting it. So how we are going to achieve it? Test and train data sets. So we have done this one. Like I'm trying to create a list of range of 0,15. It can be 15. Like yeah, looks good. Range of 0,15. X is equal to 0 to 15. Now I got the range from 0 to 15. Yes. So now y is equal to x into x into x. It's a kind of a square. I need to make it out. X into x. I'm doing a lot of spelling mistakes. Sorry for that. For x in x, the capital X. Oh, we should have that capital X, man. Or else we can have y to make to avoid confusion, man. Seriously. Yeah, in x. Now I'll rechange the value x. We should have a bracket. We should have a box bracket. I'm trying with some other bracket to see whether it's working. A closed and open brackets and normal brackets. I'm trying to make it out. Yes. Okay, I'm trying to run this one. Yeah, if I try to execute it, it didn't work out for me because I'm trying to create an array. So you should have a box bracket. So I'll remove this one. I'll make it as a box bracket now. Yes, a box bracket. Now I'm running it. Yeah, x and y, I got the data. Now I got the x and y value. Now it's time for me to implement the train test split functionality. X underscore train, x underscore test, y underscore train, and y underscore test. Like I need to give this one. Like we need to, like I'm trying to insert the libraries. Try to insert the libraries from sklearn dot model underscore selection imports test underscore train underscore. I don't think so. It's a train underscore test underscore split. Yes, let me copy it. It's a train underscore test underscore, because training is the first when we are trying to make it out. So that is a functionality. Now I'll have it as a train underscore test underscore split function called yes, let me copy this one first. I'll copy this, paste it here. Yes, x comma y comma, like I need the training data sets, like what is the size of the training and testing. Train underscore size is equal to 0.7. So 0.3 is test size, 0.7, and the total value should be 1. Adding these two to our total value, train size and test size, it should be 1. Random underscore state is equal to, make it as 0.1. 0.1 is not a value, man. It's not acceptable. Okay, so I need to change this one. I'll make it as a greater than 1, maybe 2 or 3 or something like we should give. I'll try to give 0.5. It's not acceptable. Okay, now I'll change it here to 2. Now it will work. Yes. Now the functionality is implemented. It's time for me to check what is the values received in x underscore train. Yes. Now y underscore train. It's y underscore train, x underscore test. Now you are able to 70% in the upper part and the 30% in the lower part. Training is 70%, testing is 30%. Again, 0, 1, 2, 3, you got your 4, 5, and you got a 6 here, 7, you got a 8, you got a 9 here, 10, you got 11, 11 is here, 12 is here, 13, and you got a 14 here. Yeah, I'm trying to make it as random state is 3. You can change, you can see what, it's like we should have it in the indentation ratio. Okay, now I'll make it a single line, but now run it. X underscore train, you can see like if I change it automatically, the data itself, I'll change the data. You can see automatically the training data sets and everything is getting changed. You can see the data sets are getting changed, okay, based on the random state. Okay, so I made y underscore train. Obviously, if you want, you can have y underscore test also. Should be test. Spelling mistake. Yes. You can have any name. There is no like no one is going to ask you. Okay, this is how you are able to split the data sets. Let's play with the live data sets with this test and training functionality. Okay, so it's time for me to explain you like how the live data sets will work. I got my iris dataset. As you know, like sklearn is a library to import the datasets. I got the iris datasets available. You got two different types of data: the iris target, the iris data. You got different data types available. Now from there, like I'm trying to apply this train test split functionality, which will try to give the x underscore train, x underscore test. The same concept with the y underscore train and y underscore test. You got the segregation using this train test split functionality. So I got the libraries ready. I got the load iris dataset. X iris the data in x, iris the target in y. Here is the 4 data sets I want. Train test functionality with the x and y value with the test size is 0.1. Then training size is 1 minus 0.1, it's 0.9, and the random state is 1. Once if you try to give this value, yes, so I'm trying to get the x underscore train is this one, 90% of the data, 10% will be given to data sets, the test data sets, and y underscore train will be this one, and 90%, 10 percentage. So this is how the data will be. Yes. Now I'll try to implement the things to you. I'll try to implement it. Yes, I'll try to implement it. The test and train data sets. Okay, yeah, train and test split data sets. So I'm going to split the inbuilt data sets. That's the difference. That's the difference. It's the inbuilt data sets. As we know, we got the x and y values and everything is there. sklearn, import data set. Oh my god. I think yeah, we can use it anyway. I'm trying to show you how it works. Yeah, I'll copy this code. I'll put it here. This is another library I've added. So data set, we got the data set. I'll try to copy and paste it from there, from the top. Enormous amount of code and everything. Take this code, paste it here. Yes, I'll run it here. Yes, I'll copy this particular code. Everything I copy paste here. I've done it. Yes, we have done this one. Now I got the data sets now ready. So x underscore train, try to execute it. Execute it. You got the data sets. This is the inbuilt data sets available in Python environment from sklearn library. Yes, x underscore test. Now I got my y underscore train. I got my y underscore train. And I got my y underscore test. This is how you are able to split up the functionalities. A huge processing can be done in a very simple manner. Okay, and you may ask me a question, sir, we want to learn lots and lots of sklearn library, machine learning and data science and Python programming. You can contact us anytime. I'm ready to give the trainings to you for the complete tutorials in the textual format. Here is my website wikitechie.com with all the tutorials available. And apart from that, if you are looking for the internships or if you want to learn technology, contact me. Here is the numbers, man. And apart from that, here is my online internship portal available and direct internships or courses. If you want to learn from a company, yes, in Chennai we got the office, or you can learn via online also via my 3D animation courses. And I request you people to share this video to your friends and everyone. And thanks for watching this program. Hope you enjoy this video. Thank you. This is Venkat signing off from Wikitechie and Kashan for Tada. Thank you.